So I know all you little Mercy mains want to get her All-Star skin that just came out this season, but you might not even know how to get to All-Star. I don't either.
You're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
But I do have a good enough understanding of powers and a custom build that can help you get there. So let's get into it. Let's start with the powers. Powers on Mercy are easily the strongest and most defining part of your build. It's important to pick them carefully since they can't be sold, and I'll begin by explaining each power and its ideal utility. Now, these first three, Distortion, Glass, Extra Full, Protective Beam, they are all garbage, alright? Distortion's garbage because you can use other perks to heal more. Glass Extra Full, Overhealth is trash. And when are you ever going to need damage reduction on a target above 80% health? Now for the next one we have Serenity. It's just 20% more self-healing that can be active at any time. Very useful if you're in constant need of healing. You won't be as reliant on your other support and can be in the heat of battle more often. This power is definitely one worth checking out for yourself, but you can also benefit from Threads of Fate's healing, but it can be very useful when it's stacked. Threads of Fate, this is easily the strongest power you can run on Mercy. Pick this one first. And I'm going to show you why. I've got these two bots over here, and normally you can only heal just one of them, but you can also heal the both of them, and if you keep alternating on them, you can consistently heal them. And yeah, that's why it's the best power you can pick. Next up, we have Battle Medic. This power is mostly useless, but can have strong effects in Valk. The stacks apply passively and don't go away until you use your blaster. You can get the stacks, swap the Valk, and attack 40% faster at no cost. With infinite ammo in 15 seconds, you can rain a bullet hell on the enemy team. It's also even stronger when combined with Crepuscular Circle, so you won't have to worry about your team as much. I'd personally stay away from this, but that's because I don't go Battle Mercy. Equivalent Exchange. Faster revs are always nice, but you only get 3 of them per round. Rounds regularly go into overtime, and you'd be quite the bad situation if you've already run out of res charges. I personally stay away from this power out of safety, but it could be useful for that exact reason, pulling off a clutch res in overtime. My advice with this is to be more thoughtful of who and when you res when you pick this power. You only get 3 of them, so you have to use them wisely. Next is First Responder. This makes risky reses more possible to pull off. Both you and the target gain 250 overhealth, allowing you to be more aggressive or get away from danger more reliably. It does stack with ability power, but since ability power on Mercy is practically useless, you'll most likely stay at 250. This power has its benefits, but can only be used on regs, which is once every 30 seconds. I personally prefer having powers that can be more active than that, but I absolutely endorse its utility. Next is Renaissance. This power is great for turning the tides of a fight. After a res, your team may be down on healing. Low heals or not, this Valk can help time the tide of battle in your favor, gaining ult charge faster, increasing healing output, and being able to damage and boost more allies. This essentially allows you to benefit from a teammate dying. Definitely worth using this as one of your 4 powers. The Wambulance. High utility if you're constantly GAing from target to target. Since range healing is dependent on range traveled, you ideally want to be flying all over the place from ally to maximize its output. Good for quick burst healing. Max GA range is about 33 meters, which means you can ideally deliver 130 healing with every ability usage. With angelic acrobatics and long distance wings, you can constantly stay out of danger while bringing even more heals to allies. Total game changer with the right setup, and it synergizes very well with Triage Unit. Next up we have Triage Unit. Now GA's cooldown is right at 3 seconds. This ability grants the GA target 30% more staff healing for 3 seconds, so you can spam this ability on a tank that's low for 30% more healing constantly. If your other teammate is in a pinch, you can rejuvenate them a lot faster. Not only that, but the self-heal passive also applies, meaning you heal yourself for more. And while on Valk, this effect still applies and can be applied to more allies faster. It unfortunately does not stack with the Wambulance, because the Wambulance's ability power and Triage Unit is weapon power, but the 2 of them can be combined for great success. Now, with Crepuscular Circle, normally you'd have to swap between damage boost and healing during Valk, but now they both automatically apply. So, what does that look like? It looks like this.
Vengeance never dies.
Just by you being near them, they heal and gain damage boost at the same time. Now, without this power, Valk only applies to one of them. I can only get it to apply to one side here, so it's very useful. You can apply it to more allies and, not necessarily have to pick who you want to heal a damage boost. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to get into our build. You don't need to follow this guide exactly, and feel free to purchase some smaller abilities and make upgrades if you have the cash. It doesn't hurt to make improvements wherever possible. Hey guys, quick cut in here. Unfortunately, I kept starting when I was going to explain how to maximize the build for each round, so I'll just be putting text that explains it. Feel free to pause to read if you need more time. Here's round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, and lastly, round 7. I know that this was a good bit of information to take in, so I'm considering making a part 2 for the individual abilities you can pick. Let me know in the comments if this build worked for you, if you have anything you'd like to share. Freeze out!